and then I laid down, and then I had the freakiest freaking dream ever.
What happened, man?
Freaked me out, man. Like, okay, look, I'm just telling you this right now. When I tell you this story, you're gonna be like, you're retarded. But
Okay.
But from my point of view, inside of the dream, it scared the crap out of me. Also, Reaper is in the game now.
Oh.
But
Okay.
listen, okay, but anyway, let me just get my notes that I wrote down.
Jesus. I legit thought like you had like sleep paralysis or something like that.
I did have sleep paralysis.
Okay.
This dream caused sleep paralysis. Like, I woke up and it felt like the thing that was still on my chest was still there, and I had my eyes closed.
It was
and
on your chest.
Like hold on, shut up. Shut up. And listen, you have to listen to the whole
like
story
it was
first.
Like Ronald McDonald's or something just on your chest.
No, it wasn't Ronald McDonald. But, okay, like, I feel like it's on my chest, right? And I have my eyes closed, because in the dream I closed my eyes. And I didn't realize I had woken up yet, and I just go, and wake up screaming. Except it's probably a more, like, pathetic scream, because I couldn't, like, I was paralyzed with fear, like, I couldn't scream. So it was like a forced out scream. It was more like a, you know, in movies whenever somebody gets so terrified they can't move. Okay, but anyway, the dream started out, like, awesome, right?
Okay.
Me and Justin were, like, going through, like, this place with, like, arcade games and stuff. And, we were on teams for something. I don't know what we were doing. I just know we were on teams. And I know they gave him a ring, and they were like, this is a ring of telekinesis, so you can move things with your mind. And they gave me a sword. And they were like, this sword, is called, like, a recoil sword. It absorbs all the energy, and then you put it back out. And then, like, and that was the only cool part of the dream. That was it. Then the nightmare started. At first, it was kind of funny, because I got to watch it happen to Justin first. He was like...
And then it happened to you, and you're like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. The dude was like, hey, we're gonna put you through psychological trauma. That way you're more prepared for whatever it is we were about to do. I don't remember what we were doing. But, and they were like, Justin goes first. Youngest goes first.
Is Justin younger than you?
Yeah, Medlin is. He's a month younger than me.
Oh.
And, like, they open up these, like, 4 doorways, right? And a bunch of cats come out. Like, 4 cats, right? Like, full-grown cats. And, they, like, start, like, clawing at Justin's legs. And he's like, get away, you little fuckers. Just, like, kicking them away, you know, because they're cats. And then, like, one, like, full-on, like, spider monkey jumped on the back of his head and was not letting go. And, like, he started flailing around. And then the other one started doing it. And then I was like, it's just cats, man. Come on. And then Justin just starts screaming and cussing. And I'm just like, okay, what the heck? And I go in there, I'm just like, get the cats off him. Get the cats off him. And then I throw them off of him. And then they all start doing the same thing to me. Like, they're just like, at first they're like just being cats, like rubbing up on me and stuff. And then they start clawing me. And then one jumps on my head and I throw it. Like, take it and throw it. And then I put my hoodie on, like, put my hood on. And then another cat, like, gets me from the front and one gets me from the back. And they're, like, wrapped around with their cat legs. And I'm just trying to, like, shake them off. And then one jumps on my chest. And when I open my eyes from getting knocked down and throwing the other cat off my face, it's like a freaking demonic monkey-looking thing burying its fangs with blood on it, and its breath was terrible, and it was just screaming in my face, looking like it's about to rip my throat out with those fangs. And that's when I started screaming and having a mental breakdown inside my dream. Look, okay? Look, hold on.
Got scared over some cats.
No, it wasn't cats. I got scared over the fucking monkeys. I told you it was gonna be stupid. I warned you. Don't laugh at me.
I was expecting like some dude like in a trench coat, just you can't see his face, just comes in and just like is slowly like creeping up on you, and you're like terrified. Not some freaking kitten sitting on your chest meowing.
It's not a kitten, it was a full-grown cat. Told you it didn't like scare me, it more like freaked me out. The monkey part, it freaked me out, man. Look, I just know one thing. I gotta stop eating so many Funyuns before I go to bed now.
Like when you were like, I'm not gonna be able to go back to sleep, I like woke up screaming. I'm like, oh damn, he like legit had like couldn't move like black figures in his room.
If
like,
it happened to you, you would be screaming too. It was freaky.
I'd probably wake up being like, what the fuck just happened?
No, I didn't have... Hold on. Let me save this whole video clip for one.
This like red-eyed demon thing just in the corner. And I like just, it was like all blurry, and I just like couldn't move, or my screams were like weren't there, and I woke up. Like that was it. Wasn't no kitten sitting on my chest meowing and just rubbing itself against me.
It wasn't a kitten. It was a freaking monkey like beating my chest, and the other one, all of them, I didn't mention this, all of them turned into monkeys, Joita, and they were like beating me with their tiny little fist.
That is the way you're gonna die, is you're gonna have tiny little fists of monkeys beat you to death.
Oh my god. Saving a video clip, don't say anything funny. I just said don't say anything funny!
You're gonna have monkeys still in diapers beat you to death.